I have been doing my due diligence, looking up more stuff for Star Wars Celebration, and a friend of mine who will remain nameless, who is in the business, sent me a tweet by a guy named Andres Cabreras. And Andres Cabreras posted that there's going to be a panel at Star Wars Celebration about how Rey defined a generation of Star Wars fans. And I should have done an upload, but I am like, what the fuck? First off, go look at let me see if I can do this. I can't. Anyway, go look at the official Star Wars Celebration panel list. It is not listed. So, what I'm thinking is that they're unofficially giving clowns like making Star Wars, not making Star Wars, but Star Wars Explained. All right, the thumbnail of this, Molly Damon is the she, he, they, whatever fuck part of Star Wars Explained, and the guy with the gut hanging over his bikini bottoms, dressed as Leia, is her husband, Alex. Okay, sound like a fun couple? Does he sound like he's a manly man, like up there with Chris Pratt and Scott Eastwood and Clint and John Wayne and Harrison Ford? You're looking at a photograph of someone who's so pussy whipped he can't figure out which way is up, okay? I mean, I gotta tell you something. If you are married to a guy like that, you have a personality disorder, because obviously you're a manipulative bitch, okay? And look what you've done to him. You cut his balls off. You castrated the poor motherfucker. And eventually, he's gonna say, I'm done, goodbye, sayonara, see you later. Okay. I can't imagine any male of the human species putting up with this shit for that long. Just me. Okay, I don't, it's okay, so that, yeah, so she got her posing like the slag she is with a bunch of a nest of betas, all right? She's one of those women who went after Rebel Force Radio and got their panel canceled. But again, this Rey panel isn't listed anywhere. And I'm literally, I mean, someone needs to ask her right to her face, how the fuck are you getting a panel? Where is it? Out in the dump out back? In a hallway? Down in the room where you down in the basement? In the where the heater is? The hot water heater? The softener? I mean, the girl's bathroom? Outside by the frickin' entrance? Where is this glorious motherfucking panel? Okay, people wonder why I get mad. This is why we can't have nice things, is that people like this won't go away. Now, Elon Musk taking over Twitter is a good start. However, on that note, okay, we need to have more, all right? We need to have more people going forward saying, this shit, I mean, putting people like Molly Damon, who is, I mean, if you see a picture of her lately, she looks like a lesbian. She does. I mean, she's got really short hair. She doesn't dress like a normal woman. She has absolutely zero feminine qualities whatsoever. But I'm sure that she makes her husband wear skirts at night so she can pretend. Or something. I don't understand it. I want someone to explain this all to me. Why? Look, if that's the case, I can have a panel at Star Wars Celebration saying why the sequel trilogy sucks, or better yet, why Reylo sucks and why it's dangerous. How's that? Okay? How's that? Would that be appropriate then? Because I'm gonna tell you something. You go to Ollie's, no one wants fucking Rey figures. Okay, Molly Damon is only a Star Wars fan because of her fucking fucked up feminazi agenda. And that is it. Okay, I'm literally like, it's not official, so why is there a panel? Well, I don't, look, I don't want to speculate on their marriage, but a guy that allows himself to be degraded like that, but look at all those guys. Okay, if you're a man and degrade yourself to that point, you are a piece of shit. Okay? You are not a man anymore. All right, but I'm going to tell you something. You watch. Eventually, this marriage, that one right there, Molly and Alex, will go away. Okay? It will not. It's not going to. Why? One of these days, he's going to look at himself in the mirror and realize how degraded and emasculated he is. Now, he could actually believe in all the bullshit she says. Okay? Or he could be one of those guys who pretends to go along with it and then fucks other women behind her back. Okay? This is a sick relationship. This is a bad thing. Okay, there's something wrong here. All right? Why does she get a panel? Can somebody go out there and ask the people organizing Disney, why is this a panel? And then show all the tweets of her saying nasty shit about fans who didn't like the sequel trilogy. Okay? And why, if she gets a panel, can't me and several other women have a panel about why Reylo is bad and abusive? Okay? I think that would be a good one. In fact, when she has her panel, I'm going to have one here. And I want anybody at Star Wars Celebration to give my link out to people who don't want to watch her. And then they can sit there and decide, are we going to sit here and watch these 5 women, disgusting pig women, squawk about Rey? Or are we going to listen to why Reylo is bad? Okay? Because it is, and Molly Damon loves it. Why? She's a feminazi. Why on earth would you enjoy mind fucking, mind rapes, and abuse, and murder, and patricide, and abuse of your parents, and abuse of women? I don't get it. But women like that love it. Women like that love it. I am absolutely horrified by this. Now, what I want to know is if Rebel Force Radio is getting a panel. They deserve one. Okay, those guys do good work. I respect them. They're good guys. And I really think that they should have a panel. And it's like, I just don't even, I'm literally shocked by this. That it's even an unofficial panel with a bunch of slags who aren't Star Wars fans, who look at Star Wars as a way to forward their fucking agenda, going, whoa. This is not a fan panel. This is not. Okay, look, you know, I know what a fan is. Somebody loves something. They don't have an agenda. They love something. The majority of what, just Mike? I'm not talking about the other panels. Well, I don't, I'm really glad I'm not going now because I would get into a fight with her. Of course, the last Star Wars celebration, or was it the one in 2018? Well, those are official, Mike. This is not, this is not an official panel. This is not an official panel at all. It is not listed anywhere. So again, where are they having this glorious Rey as a goddess fucking panel? Rey sucks. They suck. They're not fans. Why are they there? Why? Rey is an avatar for their fucking agenda. Okay? Their feminazi, misandrist agenda. That's all. There's no reason for them to be there with a panel. Okay? None. Beyond them trying to get attention for Star Wars Explained, which is a shitty fucking channel. Okay? I don't get it. I honestly don't fucking get it. I'm literally speechless by this. Maybe someone could alert her, tell her I'm on live right now, and get her on here so she can rationalize why she gets a panel and what the fuck she thinks she's doing. And then I can just rip her throat out or tear her apart. You know, I'm done. This is not, this pisses me off. And if I was running Lucasfilm, this would not happen. Okay, just like apparently Charles Soule posted that he was a consultant, with a creative consultant now with Lucasfilm, and it's like, big deal. But still, I wouldn't have him as a creative consultant. I don't know what they're doing. And maybe of all of the Stoned Republic authors, he's about the only one that actually is a rational human being. He's as gay as a $3 bill. Okay, and just like Kevin Scott. I'm Kevin Scott, and, you know, okay, fine, whatever, I don't care. I don't need to know anything about you. I don't want to. I you know, didn't ask to be introduced to this shit. Well, here's the deal. Obviously, this Rey panel won't be shown on the Star Wars channel because they're showing the official stuff. Okay, the stuff listed in the list. Okay. In fact, if somebody wants to go, do I have any do I have any wrenches here? Do I? Because if I do, I'd say go to my upload about celebration, and then put the link in the chat for the panels, because it's not this panel for Rey. Okay, so they're doing it. It's a fan panel. What time? What day is it? What day is it? Okay, so it's Friday. I wonder. Okay, so if it's Friday, can you do it? Can you do it if it's 1:30 on 27th on the fan stage? Go and look to see what official panels are going to be happening and what other fan panels are that are going to be there. Just because I'd like to see what kind of competition that this slag is gonna have. Okay, I mean, the moment I saw her name I bristled. I hate her. Look, I'm going to tell you something. She was one of the people that got Rebel Force Radio kicked out of the last convention. Okay. She caused a lot of trouble within the fandom in general. She is a bad person. Okay, she's just a nasty, ugly. I think she's probably an Amber Heard. Okay, I'm not kidding. I mean, if you look at her, you know, she could be attractive if she let her hair grow out and tried to look like a woman. But you know, if you look at the way she behaves, I would say she's probably got some sort of psychological issues. I would say, I'm going to say it right now, she's probably got a borderline personality disorder. Look at again the way she treats her husband. Maybe she's a narcissist, but histrionic personality disorders also worry about how they look. All right, what does that mean, cross elements? Because I've actually never been to Celebration, and as much as I'd love to go, the idea that people like her are allowed to have a voice makes me want to puke. Okay? I don't know why. I mean, I'm going to tell you something. I'm sure she'd never have somebody like me on there because I would be disagreeing. And women like that, people like her in general, don't want a disagreement. They don't want. Okay, but what's going on at 1:30 on the 27th? Can you look at the official panels and see? Because here's what I'm thinking, is that if she's up against something like that people want to go to, all right, let's say like we find out, or Hayden Christensen shows up and is signing autographs, or there's another panel right at the same time. Hayden Christensen, Ewan McGregor, Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Billy Lord, a bunch of people up there talking about Star Wars. Billy D. Williams. You know, no one would want to be around Molly then. They would all run to that panel. Okay. They would have to, they would have to be able to stream it elsewhere because that's how big it would be. Okay. This is the reason why I ask is I'm gonna have friends there at Star Wars Celebration, and if they go, I want them to walk by the fan stage when this is going on, and you know, okay, she's not gonna have anybody there. If they're gonna have a screening of Attack of the Clones, or that's actually Clone Wars. It's the Siege of Mandalore. If that's what's going on there, then she's not gonna have anybody around. People are gonna be too tuned in to want to see that stuff and not her. And so, but I'm like, why don't they go away? That's on Friday? I thought that was on Thursday. I think that's Thursday. I think McDermott's on Thursday. So okay, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, what time is it? See, I've got a podcast to do at 4 o'clock. Drinks with Dee Dee. We're going to be talking about Elon. This is very. This is just. It's just. They're like a wood tick. These. You know, Pablo Hidalgo had the cojones to compare people like Geeks and Gamers and Gary and all these people that I don't even like to wood ticks. And look at Star Wars Explained. They're not. They're not. I find that fascinating because you know damn well they make money on YouTube too. They make money off this shit. Okay. I am disgusted. I am disgusted. There should be a panel right afterwards talking about why Reylo is bad and why it doesn't fit in Star Wars. Okay. Or better yet, just to piss them off, romance in Star Wars, Anakin and Padme, Han and Leia, and then nothing about Reylo. Okay. I would do that one. I would lead that one in a heartbeat. I would lead that one in a heartbeat. Piss them off. Okay, no, okay. They probably just didn't want to do one. All right. Can you put a link when I'm done here for where you're getting this information? I'd like to see the podcast and the fan stage schedules too, and I can't find them anywhere. I really, really can't. God, I'm pissed. Why don't they just go away? I don't get it. You know, again, people are going to have to be fired at Lucasfilm for this all to stop. All right? I'm just... And it's not because I'm jealous. I'm not. It's because that vulgarity that she represents, and look at the thumbnail. That is vulgarity. It has nothing to do with Star Wars. This is sickening. Absolutely fucking sickening. Well, it could be. I mean, that's an interesting idea there, Mike. But it's just, I mean, it's just sickening to me that we can't have intelligent people have a fan panel. We have to have hysterical harpies who hate men, who obviously treat men like shit, up there celebrating a character no one likes, except for them. You know, you go to Ollie's and there are rows upon rows of Reys. They're still there too, by the way. Okay, no one wants them. I would go and buy all of them and send them to Ethan Van Sciver. You know, or I would go, if I had money to burn, buy about 50 of them, put them in the fire pit and have a joyful fire. All right. Why? Here's the deal. And this goes for the Charles Soule consultant gig that he got. High Republic is not a success. Netflix, go to Netflix. We all thought Netflix was the gold standard. Boy, were we wrong. We all thought, you know, and people are going to be out there going, oh, the High Republic is just so successful. The truth is going to come out, and when it comes out, they're going to be very sad and very shocked. It's not. All you got to do is look at Amazon Top 100, and they never crack the Top 100. It was beaten by a novel that never got published that was for the EU by a lot, okay? And Disney didn't take it down. Whoever had published it did, okay? And I think it was probably Jon Favreau and Vince Vaughn. Okay? They're friends. Right? Let's talk further. Target and Walmart could not sell Rey figures if they were free to collectors. All right, now I had one collector go, oh no, people want them. No, they don't. No, they don't. I know they don't. They don't. All right, these are trash. What, the question is, okay, if that's true, then look at all these videos from last September to now, okay, of Star Wars toys, collectibles, figurines, comic books that no one wanted, that ended up in a buyout, that are sitting on the shelves collecting dust. Okay? So do not tell me that there's a need or a want for Rey. There isn't. Okay? Do not. So why do we have to sit here and listen to this shit? The fact that there are panels officially going on that are far more important, that people will be interested in. I mean, they're gonna get a big shock. They're going to have a big shock. They're gonna go. No one's gonna go to their panel because no one gives a fuck. Okay, I mean, and that's the truth. That is the ultimate truth. Okay, and but I'm livid because I honestly thought in my happy little heart that this shit was over. We weren't gonna get any of this, and yet I see her name and I cringe because she's such a disgusting person. She's disgusting in every way somebody can be disgusting. She's an Amber Heard. Okay, and I'm sure she thinks Amber Heard is telling the truth, by the way. All right. Because that little feminazi is the target audience of Amber's lies. Okay? And women like that, let me tell you something. Women that get into feminism are very damaged anyway. When you start talking to them, they had bad childhoods. They had childhoods where daddy wasn't around and everything was daddy's fault. And you know what I'm saying? And they didn't really get any decent role models for how to be a woman. First off, a little girl needs a father figure. She needs a masculine presence in her life. Okay. Most great women out there had great fathers. Okay. But they also had women in their lives that taught them how to do hair or makeup, how to kind of be, okay? Whereas a man shows his daughter what she wants to marry, what a real man is, okay? Obviously, Molly did not. If she married somebody like her dad, she's she's basically defeated her father, emasculated him, because she emasculated her husband. It is sickening. It is disgusting. But we get to hear about Rey, the bestest ever. Why? Why? What is the point? It's I mean, and if this going on $1,000 because there's a shipping channel or shipping panel, they won't let it go. What has to happen is some unique franchise that we don't care about has to show up and get people's attention to get these dumb women, and Molly Damon is the dumbest of all, away from Star Wars, so they forget about it. It's usually about a 10-year thing. Okay. It's usually about a 10-year thing. So anyway, I gotta go. I'm losing my voice. And about in a half hour, I'm gonna be on. Oh God. I just I wanna puke. All right, Mike, you're in the moderator now. Because I need more blue wrenches. I wanna puke. What the fuck? They are evil. I mean, they're horrible. They're terrible people. They really are. I'm gonna leave you with this. The queerness panel will have nothing but straight white women on it. There you go. Because that's who supports that shit. Right? Steph, sunny out. I'll see you around the galaxy.